It'd be some like snarky comment and maybe a picture.
Yeah, those fucking sucked. And then D Watts would always wear them.
D Watts.
So I wanted to get right down to brass tacks here. Tell me about the fat bitch at your cousin's restaurant.
Oh yeah, I was venting to him about the fat lady who couldn't help but overhear our conversation.
Oh.
Yeah, it was awful.
Yeah, she asked me about my job and shit, and like since I have such a nerd job, it's fun to like explain it. Oh, cool. Like, you want to know what it is? Like, let me explain it. And I go through and it's like all buzzwords. Like, oh, it's like digitalization, blah, blah, blah. You like say all the shit. She's like, cool. All right, just wondering. And then she like butts in again later. And I'm like, so what do you do? She's like, oh, I'm a social worker. I'm like, what the fuck are you asking about my job for? Like,
it's like looking at her, she was fat and nerdy enough that she could have been an engineer, but
right. I was like, oh, she must have overheard what I was talking about, and so like
knows exactly what I do.
Right. And then she like said, oh, okay. Didn't ask any follow-up questions. And I was like, okay, well.
What? And tell me about how many plates she ordered.
Oh, I didn't notice that. That sounds like a pity thing to notice.
Dude, all right. We're sitting there and we're talking to her. She had an appetizer delivered to her, and that's when she first interjected. Then
Was she
had
alone?
a pasta, yeah. By herself. And then she was like, me and JD, fat little girl, and then this couple to her left. So she was like sandwiched listening to two conversations. And I guess, ours was more interjectable. You can't just like, oh, you guys is going to fuck? What are you talking about? And slide in. So she started talking to us probably because she's lonely at a bar and no one wants to talk to her. And she has a plate of pasta delivered to her. Then she had a pizza brought to her. I don't know if you noticed that.
Shit.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I was about to say, I was like, okay, I've ordered this much at a restaurant alone before. Like, I go to restaurants alone pretty often. So I was like about to be on her side, and then she got like a whole nother pizza. I was like, okay, maybe not.
No, she got like a plate, dog. She got a platter.
Maybe she's about to.
And it wasn't like a pizza brought in a box, like, oh, you're going to leave anytime soon.
Yeah,
just sat there and crushed it.
That's going to be my follow up.
Maybe she's about to run a marathon. She's carb loading.
Yeah, right. This bitch wasn't running anything.
No, you know what? I think she was about to run a marathon. I think he's right.
Yeah, for sure. Is it
Fuck, maybe you guys are right. Maybe I'm just being a dick.
5K pounds.
and then at the end, she was like, we started. It got back to like what I do or whatever, and then she's like, so basically, you kind of like put people out of work almost.
That was my favorite.
And I'm like, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And then she's like, how do you feel about the ethics of that? Because it's like, like my job is like automation, like in plants and stuff. So it's like when we come in there to install, computers that automate it more, it's like this might make someone redundant.
How does she feel institutionalized and retarded people or whatever social workers do?
Yeah, I don't know. We should have been combating about her job.
Yeah,
institutionalizing retarded people would be better than what we do now, which is like nothing, right?
True, just like letting them become street crazies, like
letting them become Chris Chan.
Yeah.
I mean, right? I mean, there aren't like mental hospitals anymore, are there? Except for like the one that you showed me.
Well, it's not for like retards. That's for like
we need sanatoriums.
This guy is mental.
No, but I mean, I think like even psychotic people generally just go to prison now.
I think you have to have somebody who like cares about you though to commit you. They won't just find.
Well, someone's got to pay for it. Like the state's not just going to put up your room, board, and all your medication.
But didn't
Thanks,
they used
Geraldo.
Thanks, Geraldo.
Yeah,
that's where people go if they plead insanity, right? Like,
yeah, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Yeah, he was just a pedophile. He's a pedophile. R.P. McMurphy. He's like, remember, he's like, I'm insane for 13-year-olds, man.
I'm insane for that tang.
She's 13 going on 30.
Yeah, me.
Whatever the fuck you said.
Oh God. That's fucking awesome. I don't know. I never told you, but I've been stewing over that fat bitch for a while.
Clearly.
Dude,
just upset that she'd even have the gall.
Let's start acting out. Maybe she'll get assigned to our case.
Start acting like the retard I am.
Yeah.
Get sent to jail.
Start letting people know how you really are.
I'll lose my job. Dude.
Man, listen, you're
if
too
my
retarded
boss-
to work on a farm. Working audio on a farm.
Put me on the State Farm for audio. No, dude, I've been downstairs crushing this Chris Chan documentary.
That sounds interesting.
But I sent him the 60-part Chris Chan
60
documentary.
fucking installments of at least like 30 minutes. Most of them are up to an hour on this fucking like. I never knew anything about Chris Chan. I'm sure you're all aware.
Well, to be honest, I know him, but I only know him. I remember this like Sonichu comics and shit, and I remember like seeing that on 4chan, but I never dwelled. And I've seen pictures of him too.
Yeah,
but I never like went in, like got involved in like the lore
Right,
and
no,
shit that
me
was
neither.
happening.
Yeah, I've never watched any of the 60-part documentary. I
Dude,
sent him.
The lore, yeah, you just sent it to me. I was
I
like,
just
well,
knew
I
it was
guess
out
if
there.
Frank knows, I better know.
No.
So
it's
I've
not
been
some
diving
broad
into
Sounds like something
highlights.
I would follow. I mean,
Yeah.
The problem is,
love Mikey Miles.
Oh yeah, dude, he rules.
Mikey Miles is the best thing I've ever. Like, I'm so glad.
Dude,
you
his
did
fu-
that.
his
It's
fucking-
beautiful. I'm
his-
so glad that he started accepting followers again because he wasn't for like the last like year or so.
Really, he's exclusive.
I know
He
he was
was.
dealing with like a sexual battery case or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's awesome,
Cooking
That
that
was-
awful food.
dude. His food, and then he always shows his vegetables, and they're just freezer peas and carrots.
Dude,
It's
there's
like,
like
The
no.
food is what put him on the map for a lot of people.
Really?
Like, yeah.
Hard-boiled eggs as a side for every meal.
Hard boiled like scrambled eggs. He like overcooks his scrambled eggs and they're like burnt to fuck and shit.
I like that. I like that a lot.
He got way into booze too, like he
But not
got
really.
Like
I
mean,
like
I mean,
mostly
and
his
prostitutes
dances. I like his dances the most.
That's all
He
like
has-
recent shit.
He has zero rhythm,
Yeah, I'm
and you
very
just
new
see
to
his
Mikey.
flappy bird bopping around
dude,
in his
his, like,
like
huge-
tighties.
So like only over the last like 2 years, I would say, has he like been trying to be like sexy and stuff.
They're the,
And like
the-
before the stuff that he always like thought he had like a good body or something. But the dude is like 5'4".
he is a.
Oh, man.
It's so easy. It's
Hopeless.
so easy to be a skinny fucking little guy.
He's like
Bullshit.
his dad's like a judge, I think too.
How do you know that?
I don't know.
His dad's
I've
like
read
a-
into him.
Yeah, I forgot what the lowdown with his dad is. He's not like people say that he's a judge, but I don't think he's like a judge. Like how like
Like Judy,
Joe Brown.
yeah, he's not a judge like Judy.
judge like Joe.
Yeah, I forgot what someone said that he is, but it's like not that powerful. That like
Yeah.
it's like not shit. He used to put the food stuff that he used to do. He used to put like ice in his beers. He used to say that he liked like his beers iced. He like mixed Coke and beer once.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he used to do like really crazy stuff like that. And then there's like the whole thing with him like going to California.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Yeah, and stalking that woman.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
that's the best.
getting hooked on that Herbalife.
Oh yeah, I forget.
On Herbalife,
Yeah,
what?
like it's the that multi-level marketing.
Multi-tier marketing.
yeah. See,
The reverse pyramid or the reverse cone system.
my room, one of my roommates in college, like he's like, so my mom's like, she's selling this stuff, and she wants like, she's really pushing me to sell it. It's like this diet coffee stuff, and he shows me, and it's like, so would you help me like go on campus and like, we could like find other people to sell to, and I'm just like looking at him, and he's like, yeah, I know it sounds like a pyramid scheme.
He says that.
He said, yeah, he says, but they've been around a long time. I'm like, pyramid schemes have been around a very long time.
Pyramid schemes might be like some of the original.
Oh yeah, like it's
It's
mean-
like, dude, if I can't sell my pussy for money, then I'm gonna do pyramid scheme.
yeah, and you
Makes sense.
How many pussies you got in your downline?
None right now. My stable dry, baby.
Clam way.
People in our high school used to do that shit.
Yeah, Cutco, baby.
Well, no, not Cutco's kind of a bad example of that because I don't think you have to buy the. Do you have to buy your first set?
I'm pretty sure you
You got to
Dude.
buy all of them.
like they try to like I think they
I
try
don't
to
think you do.
Yeah, you got to buy all of them. They don't front you nothing.
I feel like they try and differentiate themselves because they want you to go like door to door selling knives or something like
What they all do is when you go there for like your training day or whatever, they'll like pull you aside or something and say like you are our, like strongest candidate, so we want to like give you like a leg up. Like we see a lot of potential and like Multiple people told me that someone said that like the person at the thing said that to him. Like one of my friends from college said it, and then I was like, my friend from high school told me the same thing, man.
Yeah, that's a typical run.
Dude, Scientology's kind of like that.
Yeah,
From what I understand, like it's kind of like a pyramid scheme of just selling L. Ron Hubbard books.
he's a great author.
He's the
good
most
storyteller.
prolific, from what I understand.
Most prolific sci-fi novelist in human history.
Legendary, just pussy hound too.
Oh, crush and gash. He's the ugliest poon hound I've ever seen.
Dude, I mean Stephen Hawking.
Would you count Stephen
legendary,
Hawking
like-
as ugly because his disease absolutely ruined his fucking face?
I mean, yeah. I'm sorry, Lou
right.
Gehrig's makes you ugly, but
Lou Gehrig's makes
Is that what he
ugly.
had?
yeah. From what I understand, they poured the ice bucket on him, and, and he never recovered.
He was the first. He was the first person.
Yeah,
He's the first ice challenge, and it went horribly wrong.
You know, it's amazing that like though Luke, it leaves your dick working. Apparently, ALS.
Really?
So
So,
it's-
you can
so
be that like
I don't see what they're
you can
complaining
be that-
about.
Because then after that, all you gotta do is just kind of sit there, and that sounds kind of nice, actually.
Yeah, dude, for real.
That's what I do anyway. So
You like-
I'd rather walk and be a lazy.
You like
fuck
type with your
anyway.
tongue and like make kissy faces at the computer screen, and you get a robot voice.
Your robot voice like charms all your nurses into jerking you off during bath time.
I kind of think he was just like it was like a Weekend at Bernie's thing. Right?
I think
He's
he was
like a
faking it.
mummy. Or like, yeah, dude. Like, I think okay. He was either dead the whole time or faking it. Like,
He was doing that shit for attention, man.
Yeah, he was just trying to get laid.
And like, he wasn't even that smart or anything.
Nah, he
Dude,
didn't
no,
know
like,
anything
I
that
don't
the
think-
other guy didn't.
Just talking about, yeah, I can get high and talk about black holes. Like,
yeah,
you
dude,
can't.
let's
You
do-
tell me that guy was
like, what
controlling
if
the
black
chair.
holes like went back in time, man?
You tell me that guy
bet
was
they do.
controlling the chair and the voice. Like, how could he?
No, he paid a guy to.
Yeah, it was-
Somebody's way
see-
behind him with an RC remote.
Yeah, exactly. And
That was all for show. Like the.
yeah, like, dude.
Yeah, he's not real, dude.
Dude, no, he's not. He's never even existed,
Neither is Neil deBlack Tyson.
dude. Neil
deBlack.
Tyson.
They tried to me too him, but he
Did
says
they
he
try
says
me
weird.
to him? Dude,
He says
nice.
weird ass shit on Twitter. What was the thing? Fuck, I can't remember it.
He went on a Twitter rant ripping on like a 8-year-old for asking him a question about living on Saturn or
Drawing a
something.
picture of Pluto wrong or something.
He used the wrong crayon color. Got
Dude.
pissed.
You see him back in the day though. He was jacked.
Really?
Yeah, probably another fake though.
Deep fake. Deep fake.
You can't tell me nerds are that jacked. And he was in a baseball uniform. Come on, where'd you find the time?
I mean, that's just something I noticed today is that now instead of just fake nudes, everyone just calls them deep fakes.
Deep fake nudes.
It's like they're not like putting
Well,
someone's
there's a-
like head on top of someone else completely different's body is not a deep fake.
Dude,
Like,
I remember all
I
those
always
deep
thought the
fakes
reference-
back. Pootie got fooled by those deep fakes back in the day.
Yeah, dude.
Britney
I thought they were
Spears
real,
getting
bro.
gangbanged.
I was like, no way. Have you seen her, dude? Baby One More Time was about another dick coming in.
She needs to, like those old like photoshopped images from like porn ads from the mid 2000s where
And it was so obviously
the,
like a
the lighting's
completely-
different on
Her
the
tit
face.
size was way off. It made no sense.
Dude,
She had a bunch of tattoos on her arm.
Do real deep do real deep fakes like do it for you guys? Like
No,
no, I
But
can't.
for-
It's like
no,
not even.
but
It's
as a
not
kid-
even
close.
porn to me. Like it's like
as a kid,
it's too
I was,
uncanny.
As a kid, I just needed some sort of penetration.
Simpsons
I was
porn.
done, dude. I was over, bro. I was like fucking. I was a nut spill everywhere. And the problem is, we couldn't keep Kleenex upstairs because I would hoard them all just to clean up my wads.
I remember. Well, what
I
about
never
that?
used Kleenex or lotion or any of that stuff. I don't even
Lotion
know.
is
I'm
a
trying to think
mess.
of like
Kleenex,
where did I come? Wow, I'm
Kleenex
thinking-
is the best way to clean it up. It's just a quick swipe, wipe, and you're done. There's no
What are
leftover.
you swiping and wiping?
Whatever's left in your hand or on your dick.
Your hand.
Where are you coming? If you're
I-
jerking off, what do you stand up real quick?
Coming to a trash compactor.
I guess I just used to
bricks
come.
of Frank's cum everywhere.
I think I just used to come in my hand, and then I would go to the bathroom and wash it off. I'm like trying to
You're
think.
gonna
Like,
get a backed up
that's kinda
sink, partner.
crazy.
You're gonna get a backed up sink.
what? No, I'm not.
I mean,
Oh,
Never happened.
sure.
You can't put come down the sink?
No, it's just like if you're launching huge loads and then you're just letting them go down the sink.
You got to run it down with a pot of hot water.
You got to chase it with some hot water
probably
to clear through.
You know, that's funny because I remember seeing those like notes that said like notes in like dorms where it says like no more jacking off in the showers, you're clogging all the drains. And I remember thinking like clogging all the drains, that doesn't happen.
The whole dorm has foot fungus now.
I mean, I could see that because it doesn't get clean and you're just coming all over the ground.
Oh, dude. Like, beating off the,
My feet, I don't even care.
yeah, they're so far away. Like,
It's not like I'm scrubbing the bottom of my feet when I wash anyway.
can't
I'm
even
going to
reach 'em.
disagree with both of you
And,
fellas.
like, and the
that
soap
you're
that
okay
comes-
with walking in other dudes' jizz in the college dorm.
no, I set up shop
I mean,
in there.
okay.
you're the guy who hands out mints when they're done.
Watch out for the loads.
You're collecting.
Yeah, yeah.
Watch out for the loads. Tips are right here, partner.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
tiptoe the loads.
Dude, I want
I mean, if I went in and I felt it on the bottom of my foot and it like made it was like cheese,
It
like
went
melted
through your
cheese coming
toes.
off. Yeah, then I would care about that. I would think that was gross. But like if
You just,
I just
know
knew
you're
that
walking
someone
on
else jacked off
unscrubbed.
there, maybe like yeah, I don't care. You could just assume like I'd probably piss in there if I had to pee.
I mean, I like you know
What's the
I,
difference between that?
like I take a shit in there.
Right on top of the
They
load.
never caught me. Yeah,
I never
Nutter.
really used a dorm shower, but I feel like if I was in it and someone else was in there, and then I started to pee while I was in it, and it smelled real bad.
that's the only way you get caught.
Right. I'm thinking like, would I get caught? Like, would the guy be like, "Dude, are you pissing in there?"
Dude, you'd be
I'll,
like,
just- I'll see his foot. I'll just start peeing.
like you got to turn on the shower next to you, and it's like, whoa, this guy next to me, just fucking piss reeks. Dude, I want to bring up the time, Pootie, though. In middle school, like I slept over at your house, and you had me sleep in your brother's bed, and then like the next morning, you lift up the underside of the blanket, and it's just obvious that all loads covered the underside of the blanket that I slept under.
Damn, get pranked.
Yeah, dude, I got pregnant.
I guess that's why we never really stayed at my
And then
house
there's
that
the
often.
stuff we stayed at your house all the time. They're just covered in cum. Remember that you found? Oh, you're like, oh, that Stuff magazine or whatever the club, and like
Club
we
International.
get to the middle, it's just
Ew.
Yeah, dude, the paper just rips down the middle.
dude, yeah, like dude, coming on the pages is such
Like standing
wow.
up over and beating off onto
and
a
then
magazine
putting it
is-
away somewhere in your room.
to revisit later. It's so filthy.
I feel
I
like-
love that. It's so gross.
I feel like there's only one piece of porn that I had that was that was like a physical copy of something, and everything else was via a device. I used to use my PSP to jack off.
Damn.
And what I was going to say earlier is the porn I used to look at when I was like first starting to jack off was exclusively no dicks. No dicks allowed. Like
Only
solo
lesbian stuff?
or lesbians. I was like,
okay.
if I see a dick, that's gay. I don't want to see that.
I got that.
If I see
Dude, the first time I saw a vagina on the internet, I honestly it nauseated me.
the first,
Yeah, like
first
I
time-
had to click off, and I don't
Yeah.
think I'd try it again for a while.
the first time I saw a vagina like in porn, I was like, what's that?
Yeah.
Like that's what that looks like? That's a vagina?
Honestly, it still kind of nauseates me.
That's the funniest thing you've ever said.
I mean, no, yeah. So what were we talking about again?
Sorry, I'm getting riled
What
up
do you
over
guys
here
want to
talking
talk
about
about
porn.
now?
What's going on?
Oh, dude, like, what was some of your first? Do you remember some of your first like Google searches to try and find porn?
Yeah, dude. Christina Aguilera tits.
Boobs.com.
Dude, that's a good
Probably
one.
think I probably started somewhere around there.
Yeah. Yeah.
.gov.
The first time I went on the computer trying to find porn.
I just Google
like-
boobs. I Google people in love. you know, like
Soft ass
two,
bitch.
two singles on a date hit it off really well, and like, and
You just watch The Bachelor and you're just creaming it
oh,
up.
dude, I like. That's why I like Japanese porn so much. See it like, and real women aren't even blurry. I'm like, what the fuck? See, this is obscene,
Real women aren't even blurry. You're fucking.
dude. I need to
goon.
find me a blurry bitch.
Do you like that horse dick dildo I sent you?
I'm pretty sure this is an elephant.
I don't know what the fuck it was.
I know my animal
I
dicks.
I tried to type up like muscular horse.
That was like an elephant trunk.
That was yeah, dude. It was like a fucking tusk.
I remember though
That's the
it
bone
reminded
on it.
me of that jackass where Steve-O like slaps himself in the face with the elephant dick.
I don't remember that.
Is that a Wild Boys?
It might have been Wild Boys.
He just takes an elephant's dick and whips himself in the face.
I mean, yeah, it was not even like well thought out, prepared. He just kind of walks up next to it and like pushes it into his face.
Starts sucking a little bit.
Yeah, it's just sucking the tip.
He like it hits him in the face and gives a little smooch.
Just
and
give it. Ugh.
And, Pooty, what about this note you sent me? Arby's for lunch.
Oh God, I don't know. Give me a second.
There's supposed to be a question mark at the end, like, do you want to get Arby's for lunch?
Arby's for lunch. How long ago was it?
I don't know. I just add shit to my notes. I never deleted it. Like I still got Jack
think
Blackface in there. And
Then Arby's for lunch we already did because I had to shit. I remember telling the shit story related to the Arby's barbecue sauce.
I have a note in here that says San Diego
don't get
Stone
Arby's, dude.
Cold
Your
Tank
line's
Top
choice.
Elevator.
Wait, what was it?
I have a note in here. I have San Diego Stone Cold Tank Top Elevator.
Dude, I was getting into the elevator at my hotel, high out of my mind, because I had just taken a Uber to the dispensary, coming back with like weed carts, way high. And I'm walking into the hotel. I go to the elevator, and the door opens up, and some dude, like, he just seemed like a big shot. He was on the phone,
Fat cat.
dude. But he had like
Clearly a fat guy.
Well, he had a shirt over his. Like on a fucking hanger that I thought was like a suit, but it was a Stone Cold Steve Austin tank top. And it was like, why are you holding this over your shoulder?
Dude, it's probably Monday Night Raw worn.
Well, no, because he was leaving the hotel. And
He just had it dry cleaned.
it probably was a raw worn. Because he had his fucking like bag of clothes next to him, and it was like a bag of clothes, and then the thing, and then he was on his Bluetooth, and I was like, "Oh, he's got a suit." Nope, that's a tank top
On a hanger?
Yeah, over his shoulder.
You don't want
Maybe
to
it
crease
smelled.
it, baby.
Maybe like he didn't want to put it.
It smelled like
No,
Stone
dude,
Cold.
and-
Yeah,
he just-
yeah.
When I
he
saw
needed to
it,
get that
I-
plastic bag stat.
Pronto, dude. I saw it. Like I thought it was like, dude, this is fake. If I don't text Frank, I'm gonna forget it, or it will like. What?
Man, I did not think you'd be able to pull whatever the context was for that note. Like,
Well, no, I don't think I'd ever forget seeing a fucking Stone Cold tank top on a hanger.
I couldn't remember if that was a single note or ones that I forgot to put spaces between. Like, yeah, I got another note here. What's up?
That's good. That's good. I was actually watching Undercover Brother the other day, and they do a hard "was up" in
Dude,
it, and I thought it was pretty
we need
funny.
to bring
Where does
Wazza
that-
back.
Where did that start?
I think it was a Bud Light commercial.
Yeah, it was a
Super Bowl.
yeah,
It was
so I
a
thought
Super
so.
Bowl Bud Light or Budweiser commercial that they just put in every single movie in the 2000s.
I'm pretty sure it was Bud Light.
It was during like were the Rams in the bowl?
In my mind, they're always in the bowl. Like,
St. Louis Rams
yeah.
starring Orlando.
It's, in my
Pace.
mind, it's always 99. Worst to first, baby.
Dude, I can't wait for that Kurt Warner documentary to come out.
There's a Kurt Warner documentary coming
Yeah,
out?
dude, look it up. Kurt Warner. It's like a drum. I don't know the word that they've combined, but it's like a dramatized documentary where it's like.
They're going to dramatize?
Yeah, like they got an actor
drama.
playing
Yeah,
Kurt
like,
Warner. There's
just-
like they have a whole
They're
film.
just gonna have like
second
some
half
actor
of
that
it.
vaguely looks like him in a church, like while he's like.
I remember when he was super popular, people would be like, "Oh, Kurt Warner, like he's, we love him." I was like, "Yeah, but he's like Christian." Doesn't
Yeah.
so doesn't that kind of suck?
kinda
Like,
sucks.
damn,
He's
he's not that cool
He's
though.
a Christ fag.
He's a big time Christ fag.
I was Christ fag.
Christ fag. And let me see the notes. Let me see what we
Okay.
got. Have you added them as they've gone?
I think I got them all. What?
My fucking uncle died.
What?
Dude, one of my great uncles died, and everyone was posting.
That is hilarious.
Dude, don't laugh at it. That's fucked up. You're cutting me off
That's
before I
your-
get there.
Sorry, go
Shut
ahead.
up. I know. I just read it. So everyone's posting these videos of like, oh, when Guido was alive, and his name was Guido, the most Italian fucking name you can have.
Like the one that's like a slur for
Yeah, that's what I was
it's
saying,
awesome.
It's like what up, Wop.
What up,
Dago.
Geeks? Guido?
I couldn't think of an
Dago?
Italian name fast
Dude.
enough.
So
Wop.
he died
Corleone.
recently. He was old as fuck. He's the one who painted my mom and dad in the living room or in the dining room.
Yeah.
Classic.
So he passed away, and everyone's posting these videos like remembering them, and there's one that for some reason the camera's like on the other end of the kitchen, and you can just see like all the food, and Ben is hovering over it like a fly. Like, the video starts out with Ben looking in the cookie jar and goes and walks away. Not more than 10 seconds later, he comes back, opens a cookie jar, goes for some cookies. And the video is only like a minute and a half, and he goes back for seconds later. And Ben, like, we're all remembering Guido. He's over in the, like, on the other side of the house singing because he liked to sing. He was like a stage theatric singer.
It was him. R.I.P. I got lost in his Facebook one day. Like, dude, that was when I added your sister-in-law on Facebook, and like, I didn't get all of my recommended friends were just his extended family after that. It was all straddles and stretches, and I saw
all of them.
I saw that profile pic, and I was like, I gotta see this guy. And I came for the smile, stayed for the music. I watched like all his performances.
Dude, he's not a bad singer, but he was kind of a ham.
Fans probably.
Dude, yeah, like honestly, like
he was kind of a ham. He was kind of like a
little cabaret, a little kind of
yeah. He was like a
Sinatra-esque.
Yeah, Sinatra-esque. Oh, fuck yeah. Dude, and it was just so funny. We're all remembering, like, oh, man, Guido is such a great guy. Is that Ben going for seconds? Like, cookie jar? When we were in high school, and he was like, or he was in high school, I was in middle school, and he was like, peak chubbiness. And it was just so funny to see his big, like, afro haired, like, digging around the cookies. Like,
the funniest is that, like, he went up to it and was like, nothing really that good. Went back to wherever he was hanging out and being like, I don't know.
Maybe I'll give it a
those are probably okay.
He was casing the joint the first time.
Maybe I'll take a quick look here.
You need a plan of attack. You look the first time, so the second time you can swoop right through.
You know exactly what
Hopefully
you're
not
going
get caught
through.
on film and immortalized.
If I just get in there real fast, no one's even gonna notice.
Funny. It is so funny. And when my sister-in-law showed me the video at her dinner, we went out to dinner for her birthday, and I started crying in the restaurant, and I almost had a fit. I couldn't breathe for a second. I started getting all
It's
lightheaded.
like, damn, Pootie really misses his uncle.
Yeah, dude, I really miss Guido. I've only met the guy like a handful of times for real.
R.I.P. Dago Scarrato.
R.I.P. Guinea Wop Scarrato. Oh, fuck
Fucking,
yeah.
Spaghetti N-word Scarrato.
Dude,
Is that the
that got me. That is it. That was good.
in high school they like showed us a diversity equality movie, which is like those are always really dangerous because when you're I think this isn't an original observation. I think I stole this, but like it puts like if you say too many, all of a sudden you're saying ones that no one's heard of.
And the ones we would get in school too were like VHS tapes from the 90s too.
Oh
like,
man, they're dated.
sitting on
these
backwards
slurs.
chairs
Yeah.
and like,
hey kids, let's rap for a minute.
It was like in this one they started off with like your classics or something. So they had like a black guy talk about the slurs that people say to him, which I'm sure we can all guess what he said there. And then other ones, and then they got to like Native Americans and like.
I've never heard these before.
Yeah, I don't remember.
man.
But the funniest one was like at the very end, she was the last person to go, and the last slur that she listed, and it's prairie like N-word. And we all like the first people in first period heard it, and so they told the people in second period that
So
it was
everyone's
happening. And,
anxious
like
to hear
everyone,
it.
like everyone is like passing
Word
it around,
spread
like
fast.
yeah, everyone was talking about how
Wildfire.
funny it was because there was like
Dude.
the time in like 8th grade or whatever when like you realize you can say it and like no one like your parents aren't around or like you can just say it.
Yeah.
with great power.
And so like everyone just was saying it all the time.
Yeah, dude.
just letting it fly.
Just let her rip, dog. Beyblade it.
Dude, like I love those videos too. Cause I remember specifically, like it's funny the things you hang on to from school, but the sexual harassment video, and all the sexual harassment was like. It was like borderline not sexual harassment, but it was in the tone of it. Like a guy yells out the window at a lady, "Hey, baby, nice arms."
Hell yeah.
And then his kid yells it at a lady, and then he's like looking like, "What have I done?"
It's like, Adam, damn, my son's cool.
Yeah,
Like, damn, my son rules.
I love a chick with a nice set of arms.
Dude, that means she can really whip
Yeah, of
it.
all the body parts, it's like
My
Yeah,
arms.
that's the most
She's
fun.
gonna over the top go
It's never
fucking
been
Stallone
like
on me.
it's there's I don't even think there's a fetish for
Yeah, there's a fetish for arms.
Strong
You're right.
arms, maybe, but like not.
Oh,
You know what it
yeah,
was?
Like
Is they didn't-
hammocks.
Yeah.
Just
They didn't
big
wanna
old
complicate-
waivers.
They didn't want to complicate their their casting process too much. They're like, oh, if we say nice cans, it's like great. We got to go like find some big titted woman to put in the
yeah, right. Gotta actually give him the job instead of
like
just
long arms. We'll just like flash to her. People will be like, are her arms that long? Because what they wanted to avoid is someone looking at it being like, hey, nice boobs. And they're like, those are kind of nice boobs. He's right.
Yeah, right.
He is making a point.
I mean,
Look at the tits on that prairie. And
That's good.
like, weren't you learning how to N-word heel flip?
I was trying to learn how to N-word heel flip, and it's very complicated.
I think we already joked about this once on the cast, but like
my
being a black
favorite.
skater named N-word heel flip. I don't know. It's too,
It's just so funny.
rapper skater.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
It's-
my-
You're
that's
like
my
the one
name.
black guy
My
in a
tag.
Tony Hawk game.
Right. I used to play as him. He was clearly the coolest at his style.
Obviously.
Street, of course. What else is his style gonna be?
And his special move was the ghetto bird.
Right. He had all his
That's
like
great.
Yeah, all his like special moves were racist.
Yeah, they were.
It was like there was one where he would like I used to do this one all the time just because it was like the easiest like setup was just like spray painting the fucking like thing
Yeah.
that he was
You do grind and you spray paint your
right.
like grip
I never
tape.
thought about that. That's so funny. I mean,
It's
presumably
so
he had to like
hood.
approve of that getting included, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
Back
I don't
then,
know.
dude,
I mean, like
back then it was
it's like
the
yeah,
wild,
we
wild west.
Yeah, like they're like, hey, oh
Right.
my god, I'm
Ride-
being a Tony
ride
Hawk
loose with
game,
your
and then they make
racism.
all your moves. Like, what is the ghetto bird? It's not even a real.
Oh, it's real. It's hard as hell to
Well,
do.
he had to learn it after they invented it for him in the Tony Hawk game.
Activision called him and said, "Hey, you got to learn
Yeah.
this ghetto ass flip."
Yeah, and there's another. We made a new trick for you. It's called the welfare fraud.
It's called collect your disability. Fuck, that's rough. The one thing the black people do right, I guess.
But now let's get
The
to it.
one
Let's get
thing.
down to it.
Nah, dude. Remember we went to Popeyes the other night, and we were supposed to do a second half of our
Dude.
podcast.
Yeah, you went fucking comatose. I was screaming at you. You were passed out on the couch, just wheezing with your belly out. I have a video like where like I'm yelling, "Look at you!" What are you? Let me see if I can find it. Like,
That's funny.
and there's just like, oh my god, American Dad is just blaring full volume too. And then, like you woke up later, like confused as to where you were, or who I was, like,
Got that Popeye psychosis.
Popeyes fucked me
dude,
up.
yeah, it was fucking nuts.
No, dude, I fucking.
Popeyes is good.
It was. Oh, dude, it was. We went up there and we got like a family like tub.
Oh, all I get are
Supposed
chicken.
to feed
Right, you
like
kept
8
trying to
I only
people-
got I only get chicken sandwiches there.
Oh, dude, we got the
You kept trying
family
to put it
deluxe.
I
on
only
me
started
too.
going
You're
there,
like, we
like-
should get the family tub, right? You think we should get the family tub?
It's like when you show up to White Castle, like really wanting a crave case. It's like, damn, should we just get the crave case?
Yeah.
You
It's
want
like,
it, right?
It's like I don't know, man. I don't know if I can eat 15 of those. It's like, nah, we can do it. And it's like all of a sudden like a game now that we're playing. It's like, oh, I was just trying to get like lunch.
Nah,
Yeah,
I'm
hell
trying
yeah.
to ruin my day.
just oh, dude, like I remember one time in college, I had just tons of White Castles on the way back from like Columbia. I think it was a little road trip, and like I went and slept in my ex-girlfriend's dorm at the time, and I woke up in the middle of the night and she was gone, and it was White Castle farting so much she had to leave the room.
White Castle, yeah, White Castle is like one of. I mean, I don't really probably have like the digestive issues that you guys have, but
I haven't had a solid
What the
shit
hell
in
does
2
that mean?
years.
I don't know. I don't know why. I mean, I just never.
Shit comes out looking just like it
I mean,
did
that's
when
like
it
a
went in.
Tom, that's like a Tom Segura bit, right? That there's just like some people who just like when they poop, it's like it's just diarrhea all over the toilet. Like,
Yeah, like I honestly like. I
Yep.
think my asshole changes places. Like every time I sit, it's like because it seems to be in a different spot every time I sit down. And I can't help but shit on the toilet seat. Like no matter, I've taken every angle.
I hate
but
that. I hate you. I hate you. Don't shit here. You're never allowed to shit here.
not on your toilet seat.
Fuck you.
I save my shits for here. Then I don't even
got a weak
Windex
buildup.
it. I just wipe it with toilet paper lightly enough to where you don't see.
No, it's just there's like bits of toilet paper in it.
Yeah, no, I just cover the shit in toilet paper so it blends in with the toilet seat.
Oh, God
And then you wipe it
damn
away, and you wipe it away next time you sit down. It's like, no, there you
Yeah,
go.
exactly. And you're like, how did I get this shit all over the toilet seat?
Smeared it everywhere. It's like, oh shit,
How did I
got
get
shit everywhere.
shit all over my ass?
What about like? I think we've brought up before, of course, but that one time you said, "Make a note for the podcast." I missed the toilet. Like there's no even room to miss your toilet. It's
I wish toilet
Yeah.
bowls were just like way bigger.
It's
that'd be
hard
sick,
sometimes.
like a trough.
Yeah, like I'm always missing. Like sometimes when you're like peeing, when you first start, sometimes it's like wild, like goes a completely different
Oh
direction. you
yeah,
don't
the
expect.
build up, the
Yeah, it's like, or sometimes, yeah,
post coitus.
yeah. Then
you
it's
get
like
the-
pauses.
Yeah.
It's like when's it gonna come out, and then when it does, it comes like sideways,
Yeah,
and it's like goes behind the toilet. It's like
Yeah, piss all over the
I'm not
trash
gonna clean
can.
that up.
I'm gonna get that fuck
Like I'll
out.
fucking
Fuck no.
I'll
like,
fucking get that whenever I move out of here. Fucking clean that
someone
once.
peed everywhere but the toilet. It's crystallized.
crystal. They're little pucks.
Yeah, dude, like it's like rock candy.
Oh, you just you chip
Pop
up
rocks,
the big one
yeah.
and throw it in.
Yeah, it pops in your mouth like Pop Rocks. But
Fuck.
excuse me. Anyway, I was thinking about something. What was I gonna say? Yeah,
Well, you know what we never did?
what?
We never talked about Double Bill.
Oh yeah. Does JD know much about Double Bill?
I worked on this student horror film.
Oh yeah, you told me about this.
Dude,
But the lore or the build up, the hype the dude who directed this movie has put into this goddamn thing. He there's a group chat for everyone on the crew and the cast and all that for when we had to like go to the set and meet up. It had been 4 years now, and he's still posting in the goddamn group chat. And everyone has put it on mute, I swear, because no one replies except for 2 people. 3, excluding one dude the one dude who would always hype him up and like, yeah, I'm excited for the next project. He removed him because the dude started banging the lead role, who was this hot girl that the director had a complete obsession with. And
well, we were just making fun of this thing like at 3
It gets
a.m. one
insane.
night at my
Didn't you add
house.
Frank to it?
He did, and it notified everybody.
everyone gets a bring.
I remember you
3
telling me the story, and then that was the part I was like, he added Frank to this.
Yeah,
group
yeah,
chat.
yeah.
Like,
And it's just I want to like hijack the group, like kick everybody out and turn it into a fishing memes group chat.
people are just still on. It's like, how did I get in this?
Yeah,
What the fuck happened here? It's like they had it on mute and they finally look in their messages
Right.
like, why do I have 76 unread messages?
Yeah, it's all just like, sorry I couldn't answer the phone. I was on the other line. And
I hate that one so much.
every image is just a different guy casting a fishing reel, and that's all.
Or a guy holding a big fish.
Yeah,
And
I
that's
mean,
it.
The one I always see is like where it's like Republicans don't want to help you, Democrats want to help you, so I'm just gonna sit here and fish or something.
I need to get
It's like
this
top text, bottom text, just a guy fishing.
Yeah, it's like I
Well, we
told
need,
my wife I had to stop at the bank. Didn't say which one. I'm doing a casting motion to it.
shut up.
Casting on the cast.
Oh,
There's got to
you,
be a fishing
shut up.
meme there somewhere.
We need a fishing big dog t-shirt.
So sorry, I can't do the cast. I was
was
on another
casted.
cast.
Shut up.
I mean,
you
can't you
idiot.
just say like
I
do
thought
the
you
same
meant
thing? Like
this cast.
couldn't make it home for dinner. So going,
Oh.
got a cast.
Oh yeah, like as a podcasting is a
you
legit
think-
Podcasting
excuse.
fishing
Get on-
memes.
Yeah,
get on-
There it is.
There's
on
a
the bigger
subgroup.
fish-
There's a
memes
subgroup
podcast.
of the fishing memes. It's just like a group within the group. It's like podcasting fishing
Yeah,
memes.
podcasting fishing. Dude, we
Get on Big Dogs and see if they got any fishing t-shirts.
Oh, do
We
you know
found
that?
I
out a
came
few-
so close to buying a Big Dog shirt once, and then all of a sudden I was getting marketing emails for Big Dog all the time.
Yeah,
Dude.
dude. Why is that a bad thing?
Eventually, I was like, "This is too stupid to buy."
No, dude. We found out Big Dog at like I'm a fucking size large t-shirt.
Yeah, we're twinks
Like
in the big dog community.
Yeah.
Dude, it is
in
insane.
the Big Dog community, I would be what's known as
An otter.
Yeah.
a nice bottom
Yeah, you'd be a nice rough bottom.
otter.
Fucking busty petite.
A buxom petite.
Yeah. No, it's I might have to get you a pair of 5XL big dog
Dude,
shorts.
they go so like for a big dog. I'm like an X. I'm like a 2X t-shirt sized man, and like for them to just lie to fat people like that and be like, "Nah, baby, you a large," and they give you these big t-shirts just mislabeled.
And then they go to Kohl's later and they're like, I'm a large.
I am a
so
large.
This, I know this
So
fits me.
She's got
get
big
the
dog.
fucking larges out of the back and give them to me.
He's
And
got a
all your
shirt-
clothes are mislabeled, by the way.
His shirt has a big dog with the arms crossed. Like, I'm a large, brother.
It's a big beer-bellied fat
Yeah.
man.
Dude, like, you know, I saw some screenshots from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air where Will Smith is just decked out in big dog.
Will Smith wears a lot of big
When
dog.
did they make the pivot from like white like barbecue dads to, you know,
When-
from hip hop to white barbecue
When
dads?
white people appropriated the term dog for friend.
Damn,
'cause
that was
as-
a long time ago, huh?
I know, and as we all know from the South Park
colonized
episode,
that
white
one.
people start colonizing black slang, and then they have to move on.
I love
Right. So
So
colonialism.
once we took dog, we also took big dog. Like clothing brand.
Flippity flappity floop.
Dude,
We just took it all.
colonization rules. Dude,
Oh fuck!
Christopher
It really
Columbus-
is just like a desperate attempt to catch up to black people when it comes to culture.
Dude, it's we're always hot on their trail.
Right.
Dude, we're right behind them.
Yeah.
But it's like whoever catches them first, it just they immediately lose. Like they just like get killed.
Yeah.
Because like as soon as like you start saying it, then it's like, well, that sucks now.
Yeah, now
like
you
great,
gotta have
great, they got
Gotta
it. Then you get to the
bottle
next
opener,
word.
fella.
I bet they have like fake slang that they use around us.
Yeah,
To
they
throw
probably
stuff.
they probably have like some fucking ringer slang.
Like on fleek.
Yeah, I bet like the shit that they're saying on the
Fleek-
internet
On
isn't
Fleek
even
was
real.
a was a
It was
like
a red
misdirection.
herring, yeah.
That's funny because that is something. It's like I never heard any black people say this
Yeah,
one.
right.
And all of a sudden it hit the fucking internet like hotcakes.
Right.
And now it's like, what?
I'm starting to think the cookout's not even real.
The one thing I've been trying to get into
I know
my
the one
whole
thing.
life.
The one thing I've been desperately trying to infiltrate.
I've been I've been trying to probe the cookout my entire life.
Excuse me, I have a warrant to get into the cookout.
I actually have a couple of warrants here.
I showed up. I
A
showed
warrant
up
for
to
that baked mac and cheese.
a warrant for that baked mac and cheese and short ribs, baby. Dude, I showed up to
That'd be the good intro if you show up to like as a joke. Like,
Yeah.
warm for that mac and cheese. I'm Frank.
You know, because of the
meet you.
cops to like bang bang bang.
We're all at the cookout. We're all joking around.
Because of the news. You know?
we're joking around. Oh god damn!
Hey, it's me, Darren Wilson. I have a warrant for the cookout.
Pretty funny, right? So am I in?
So, can I wear my Larry Bird jersey?
You're
Look,
like
I
making your
can
way over the
make blood
paper,
out of my fingers.
right? This guy knows what I'm talking about. You're like you're picking up a plate, like scoop it out of the thing.
I know all the words.
Right.
Nellie's Country Grammar, baby. I get crunk.
I've had a can of pimp juice.
Oh, you know what's that?
Juice has come, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's obvious.
Fucking
Obvious.
Freak a Leak. What's that?
What does that mean?
Fucking
Freak
Petey Pablo.
Petey Pablo.
Petey Pablo.
I know all the girls.
I know about him from Drumline. Yeah.
Petey Pablo's in Drumline?
Yeah.
What?
He's at the end, like at the big like Drumline competition.
I did not know that.
And yeah, he steps out of a big car and there's fireworks and he's done doing a song, you know.
No.
I'm like,
that's
who the
funny.
fuck is Petey Pablo?
Dude, everyone knew who Petey Pablo was for like a week in 05.
From North Kakalaki. Why do they call it that?
What is that?
North
Is that-
Carolina? I think?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I feel like that's like the Big Apple or something, you know.
I don't know. It's like
That only
some-
people who don't live.
yeah.
It would be fun to move to New York and like
Absolutely not.
no, always call it the Big Apple. Like even after
Only-
you've been there for a while.
Wear your I Heart New York shirt everywhere.
Yeah.
I actually got like 10 of these.
I got a couple of colors, dude.
I bought out the stand.
It'd be funny to just like to do that when you first get there and everyone thinks like you suck and then like continue to do it like the whole time.
Your house is full of like a Statue of Liberty gift shop memorabilia.
That's a good bit. That's a good bit.
A Staten Island ferry.
Like the
poster.
Statue of Liberty. Did you guys ever see Jungle to Jungle?
Of course.
That's the Tim Allen one.
Yeah, my mom
I-
liked that movie.
I've read about it.
What's the?
Well,
I
like
read the
the thing,
Wikipedia.
I think it's like he like get the stupid little native boy who's just so stupid and naive, but so sweet.
And he gets colonized by Tim Allen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tim Allen goes and colonizes him.
Yeah, civilizes.
And he has to get right. That is, it's like the kid might have as well been wearing a suit at the end. Like,
Oh yeah, like he was.
but he has like a Statue of Liberty lighter.
Oh, that's
His like stupid native mission was to get the fire from the. And Tim Allen's like whatever,
They
kid.
haven't discovered fire yet.
They have Disney. Wasn't that a Disney movie?
That was one of those like
Probably.
out of pocket '90s Disney movies, you know.
I remember being very confused. The guy's job was very weird for a child to understand. He was like a coffee bean future, like securities broker or something.
Yeah, it made no
And
fucking
it's like,
sense.
and you're a kid watching this like with your mom, and you're like, "What is this? I don't understand what this job." He's like talking about coffee beans.
He's
Like,
it's basically how I think was the United Fruit Company just like staged a coup on that whole
yeah,
island.
that's the best.
He came there to like just Columbus out.
Oh man, have you seen it?
yeah, he was there for work actually.
And yeah.
Wait a minute.
Starting to think this movie doesn't make
Dude,
sense.
he's not even the fucking Tim Allen's not even his dad.
Yeah, he
Well,
is.
he becomes his dad.
No, he's his dad.
There's the kid. His name is.
It's not
Mimi-
his dad
Mimi
in real
Siku.
life.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. He doesn't have. I mean, he didn't know it was his dad, and like he's
No,
13 when he goes to the
I thought
island.
Martin Short ended up being his dad in the end.
Wait,
like,
What the
for-
fuck
it's not-
kid
movie are
white?
you watching? That's so far off.
Is the kid
What?
Martin-
That's so random.
Is the
I
kid?
know.
Is
Nothing
the
even
kid,
No,
close
Martin
to-
Short's in it.
Yeah, he's in it, but that's like so
I
random.
thought
of,
it was like.
Are you telling me you don't remember the exact plot of Jungle to
Jungle?
Jungle?
Wait, is
You don't remember this movie
Is-
verbatim?
is the
You
junk-
fucking faggot.
There's like a mob element in
Is-
in that movie as well.
There's a lot of elements that shouldn't be
is
there.
the Jungle Kid white?
Yeah.
What?
I mean, I guess
If he's Tim Allen's kid, he's fucking white as
I
night.
thought-
they try to
he
make him
just
look
took
dark, but
he's
he's not.
actually a cocaine trafficker. Just
No,
like
wait, he
his
is
little
totally.
pops.
No, wait, he is totally white. His mom's white too.
Yeah, he's a completely
Oh, that's
white.
funny.
You're
He's
gonna
a
tell
white
me
kid
it's-
left in the jungle because his mom's white.
You
or
know that
wait,
original script was like
Why couldn't he just have like
Hold on. Why come Tim Allen's going to the jungle to
why
fuck a white
come-
woman and
to
leave her?
divorce? It's his ex-wife, lives on this island.
And she lives in the jungle.
she ran off to
Yeah,
the jungle.
or it's not an island. It's like she lives with this like village of
She
like.
ran off with a neighbor. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That'd be
she
funny.
ran off to the cookout.
She's
That's good. Oh, fuck.
I'm starting to think that we have to watch this movie. That and you've piqued my interest about Bicentennial Man so much so that I watched
Oh,
the
yeah.
trailer for that. You know, it's set in
sucks.
2005.
Yeah.
God, people are so stupid.
They thought that
That
was
was
what
so,
was going to
so
happen.
fucking dumb. Like that Robin Williams robot outfit is
It's
so
fucking preposterous,
stupid.
dude. It's fucking
I
awful.
saw that shit in theaters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
like
like,
with my dad or something.
he's like telling his Robin Williams jokes. Oh, I'm a robot. Look, I'm also
Look at me, I'm a
Look
robot.
at me, I'm made of gears.
Look at me.
Hey, Robin Williams.
What's that thing where it's like, oh, Christopher Reeve when he was not right after he like got fucked up by a horse.
I got Stephen
Is that
Hawking.
what happened? He got killed by a horse?
He didn't get killed, but he got
got
like paralyzed
he's
when his like
Mr.
horse, his like
Hands.
horse. Yeah, he was getting
Dude,
fucked by his
he's not
horse. Dude, it
Superman.
paralyzed him.
Kryptonite is a big horse dick.
Yeah, and then I think Robin Patch
can't-
Adams him back to life.
I can't
didn't
imagine.
know that.
I just feel like if someone tried to do that to me, I'd be like, just get the fuck out of here.
Especially Robin Williams. Like, he's like, I don't know. Like, he's fine, but like his stand up has always been.
Wait, what happened?
When Christopher, me and Frank knew what we were talking about. So
Yeah,
we actually
Christopher Reeves
can't.
did
We actually
what?
we actually can't tell you.
So yeah, sorry. It's between Chris. We
between
promised
the
Chris. We
minds.
promised Christopher.
Fuck you guys.
It's out of loyalty to Chris and
To the
and
Reeves
Rob.
man?
You know, that's another thing I hate is like when you know a celebrity by a certain name and you actually find out everyone calls him like it's like William something and everyone calls him Bill. And it's like,
Oh, yeah. They only
Yeah, like
Well, I gotta
like
know.
my buddy Marty. Scorsese.
Oh, Marty.
Yeah.
Oh, Marty.
Bobby.
You know Bobby?
Or it's like in
De Niro.
interviews, but I don't know why I hate it. It's like in interviews when actors are talking about other actors, and so they use like their other name. It's like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
you just know him so much better than the rest of us. Like fuck you.
Dude, like,
You don't know anybody.
I think the one
idiot.
person that is exception, honestly, he should just start going by the one name. Mel Gibson is just Mel.
Mel.
Like he could go.
Mel.
He could,
Just
he
go
could
share.
have, he
Go
could
share with it.
Yes, dude. I'm all
Yeah,
about
dude.
Mel Gibson.
Some fucking seal.
I love his early recordings.
Dude, I love Mel. I love all of his recordings.
Yeah,
It's so funny, like that he like goes on an anti-Semitic rant, like, and he's the Passion of the Christ dude. Because I never really understood, like,
Well, do you remember the Jews in Passion of the Christ?
They're
Right.
villainous,
He's like,
bro.
give me the most villainous sneering
You're
Jews
the
you could.
most horrible, heinous Jew you can imagine.
Yeah,
I remember like one time I was trying to make fun of a Jewish kid, and like when I was little, and I was like, "You guys like killed Jesus or something," just because I'd heard it on like South Park, and he's like,
Yeah.
"What do you?" He's like, "They're Romans or something." He's like, I thought they believed in like Roman gods,"
He's
and I'm like, "Oh fuck."
Honestly, the Jewish kid was deflecting. Because the
He got
Jews,
me, dude.
the
He
Jews
dared
whined.
deflect.
The Jews whined to the Romans so much that they had to kill him.
Yeah, huh? Why do you think the Jews
I
have
didn't know
been
the story
kicked out
that
of
familiar.
Pontius
Italy
Pilate didn't
3
care.
times?
Pontius Pilate was like so much so like didn't care, didn't want to kill Jesus. Was like, okay, what is his name? Barnabas. We either let this rapist murderer go or Jesus go. And the Jews were like, kill Jesus.
Kill
Let the murderer go. That's in the
Maybe
Bible.
kill Jesus.
Yeah, dude. They were they were hell bent on.
What's crazy to me though, out of all of the like, Frank has such an incredibly in-depth knowledge of the Bible because of his childhood of fear that he had of going to hell.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, really?
crazy. Like Frank, like straight up knows some
now-
of the Bible pretty
and
well.
all my rapture anxiety has just moved to Jewish cabal anxiety.
The rapture is supposed to be a good thing, right?
no,
well, if
That's when all the
if you
good
get
people
raptured.
go. Yeah,
well,
that's when all the
if
good people
you
go
get
to heaven.
raptured,
But,
if
like,
you don't,
Jesus-
then it's like
Thing is,
the
Jesus
things that the Bible like says in fucking Revelations that's going to happen to anyone who's not going to heaven. It's some of the most horrendous heavy metal shit I've ever heard
And
in
then
my
Those are
here's
the
life.
only two good books of the Bible.
here's
are
the-
Genesis and that one.
dude,
Now Leviticus and
Oh,
Leviticus
boring.
Leviticus has all those like terrific rules about
Right.
what you should be touching and wearing.
Right.
and who your woman can or can't
Yeah.
mostly can't be talking to.
Right.
Like, oh, dude, what about you see the thing about the rapture is like sure all the good people go, but Jesus and God, they leave you constantly like insecure where you stand with them, so you don't ever know if
you don't know when the rapture is
yeah,
going to be, and
if-
you don't know when.
In fact, if you're
Yeah, you
sure you're
don't
going to get
think you got a
raptured,
ticket.
you're probably not. You can't want it too bad.
Yeah. Even if you think about wanting it, that's a sin. Now you can't come.
Yeah.
If you want to come, you can't come.
God, I'm so glad I didn't have to do it.
Dude, and the thing is, like,
worry about that shit.
Dude, every
Yeah,
time I
it's tough.
jerked off, I had to pray afterwards when I
No
was a
way.
kid.
That'd be hilarious.
It would suck so bad. I'm sorry, Jesus. I just came.
Jesus,
I remember- Did you
Think
have to
about
go-
if they're like Jesus is up there calculating my tabs, and he's
he's up
like,
there
"Oh, this kid's just nutting everywhere."
he's flipping tables up there. Watching.
All these kids are jerking off and asking for apologies. I'm not having it.
I wish I would have
What's my
promised
dog
not
saying?
to flood the world
Nothing.
again. Yeah, like when I was a kid, this like
Everyone's asking for the new fucking Spider-Man, man.
the new Spider-Man.
On Plex. It's fucking annoying.
I had to request it because Ben wanted it for Luca.
Black
The
Spider-Man?
shit's only in, it's not now.
That's
People are
what I'm
spoiled.
saying.
People
well-
want cams now, and I'm like, I'm not getting fucking. I'm
No,
not putting
like-
cams
like,
on.
Don't
Uh,
even put cams on Plex.
Like a
I
high eight
would be
shaky
so-
can't like
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Dude.
a fucking some
some
Israeli.
palsy, Israeli, loud Israeli with palsy. Why? How do you know he's Israeli? Like
Why wouldn't he be?
They
he's
are
whi-
famous
he's
for their
whining
lack
and-
of.
about
He's
some-
complaining.
Movie theater
Yeah.
rules.
He calls up the movie theater attendant and he's like, "These seats are not as comfortable as you said they'd be.
It's so dry in here. Yeah.
This isn't 5-star fucking service."
Yeah, the Jews are out of
Service.
Service.
Jews are out of control,
They're just out of hand.
dude. They're wilding.
Someone's got to get them under control.
I do
Yeah,
thank you
see,
for getting all those.
Someone's got.
I don't know how you have Plex set up, but you got all the
let me
Abbott
get
and
into
Costello. Okay, well,
I'm just kidding.
either way, you got all the Abbott and Costello movies in a timely fashion, which got me laid somehow.
Must have been easy to
Abbott
get.
Costello.
They're very easy to get. They're all like almost public domain.
Right.
Did you say got you laid?
Yeah.
Some bitch wanted to watch
Some
Abbott
bitch
and Costello.
wanted to watch Abbott and Costello. I
Oh my
go,
God,
check
let's watch
this out.
Abbott and Costello.
No,
I
this
just
girl,
got- I
this
got-
girl, like I was
Let's watch,
showing her
that'd be so
Plex.
funny.
Yeah.
I
Oh
flexed.
yeah, can you get Abbott and Costello?
Pretty much. I flexed the Plex, and then she was like, "Well, I used to watch this shit." And I'm like, "Bet, check it out." And then I'm like, "Go to the bathroom. I bet it will be on." And he came back, and I had 3 of them. This bitch was like, "Oh,
I get so horny when I watch Fatty Arbuckle movies.
Oh my God, he looks just like you.
Has anybody ever told you you look like Fatty Arbuckle?
has anyone ever said you look like Bud Abbott and Costello, whichever one's the fat one? I'm gonna dome you out."
Oh my God, it's so...
So,
Yeah, she
My
just
dome
farts.
you out.
She just farts all over my dick.
That's what dome
getting
is
dome- I love getting
in her culture. I don't know. Like,
Now I ever sit on me like reverse cowgirl, and she just farts on my dick.
what?
She farts on my dick till
that's
I come.
that's reverse cowgirl.
Just vibrations.
That's reverse girl cow.
I love
Reverse
watching her.
girl cow.
I love watching her butthole perk out and go.
All right, that's enough out of you.
You
Yeah,
make me
no, that's
fucking
gross.
sick. Now, how big did it pucker out?
Huge.
Can I get one of those beers?
Sure.
Oh my god.
They're probably warm.
Yeah, they're kind of chilly there. All right.
There's also like
Okay.
one of these things, like whatever this is, in there too, if you want that.
Big wave.
You guys, I was watching this video of remember the Indonesian tsunami a couple years ago?
Why would I forget that?
Wait, it's
Loved it.
Indonesian. What was the
Came
big,
so hard.
what was the really big tsunami that like everyone raised money for?
Haiti. That was an earthquake. That was
Oh, yeah, I remember
Clinton's
that.
earthquake.
I actually have no idea. I can't.
I don't know. I think Indonesia
When
had one.
things-
Japan had one that like caused that nuclear
That's cool.
meltdown. That was
Wait,
sick. Like absolutely.
Tsunami caused fucking
Yeah,
Fukushima.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that whole thing started with a tsunami.
Really?
It like instantly flooded like or like I don't know. I don't know enough about it to start
so
speculating.
see, Fukushima is a place in
Fukushima.
Japan.
Is actually this fucking crazy place in Taiwan. You can go Thailand or Taiwan.
Same thing. It's all China.
Go
to
and
me.
you can get a fucking tranny.
They're all Chinese.
Yeah,
You get
dude,
a Chinese
China would
lady
agree
boy.
probably too.
Probably.
I mean,
You
I'm fine
get-
with that.
you
Dude, I'm
get a-
fine with anything China wants to do. I think
Honestly, that's why we invented
way.
the term Asia to blanket statement all those
Yeah.
slants.
It was
to
funny.
be one place.
It was funny because like when I was a kid, I remember like referring to anyone who looked like that as just Chinese. You would
Yeah,
call
absolutely.
everyone just Chinese,
That's,
and then they started differentiating, and then it's like Asian, and you're
I
like,
started to get
like,
mad.
oh, nice.
I
Okay.
started to get mad when they would correct me, like, "No, that's actually Korean." I'm like,
Look at you.
that's why.
"Oh, you're some kind
It's
of
like, oh
fucking-"
yeah, I'm Italian. You see how stupid you sound?
Yeah, like I give a fuck. I'm an American Midwest idiot.
I remember like
Like
guess-
I care about my fucking heritage.
I guess like it's funny because it's like, fine, we'll just call you something. Like you call me white, I guess I'll just call you Slanai.
Idiot.
yeah, it's like the slope. No, like I remember thinking when I was
Call you
young,
hobnob.
I was like, okay, so they're different countries, but they can like at least understand each other a little bit. Can't
I
they?
mean,
Come on.
it's like, yeah.
yeah, it's like
It's like, yeah, we're different states, but I understand the South when
like,
I can't fucking
sure.
really
And-
understand what they're saying.
and Italian and Spanish is the same thing.
And like,
Dude,
and
straight up.
Yeah, it's such a
my boys in the fucking
redundancy.
kitchen could understand Italian. Like my vatos in the kitchen, the cats from like Guatemala, they can understand Italian.
yeah, I know people who speak
Vox.
who like go to Italy and just speak Spanish, and they get around. They
You know,
be
you
fine.
just replace your
People
A's
don't-
with your
yeah, dude.
O's, and well,
Yeah.
your
well, all my
I's.
C's are already
Comedy
becoming
movie.
G's.
You drop
first of all.
drop the vowels.
You
that are
got a
on the end of
point.
every word.
So when I went to
Gabagool,
when I went to
Musadel.
Italy, well, that's an American thing. They don't
know.
even. It's so funny. They
I know
don't.
that.
They hate us for pretending we're even Italian.
Dude, they kiss
I
their
went over
friends
there-
and hold hands with their dads.
Yeah,
and
dude,
stuff.
that
like,
is
so
it is
fuck-
hella gay over there. They
Didn't
don't
they
even
ride
have
Vespas?
AC in most of their buildings.
Yeah, there's
like,
like
what a bunch of idiots.
It's like I think
They-
in India or something like holding hands is like something that you and your best friend do.
Dude,
Yeah,
like,
that's
like
the
try to-
gayest
it's like-
shit. If you touch my hand or if you touch my hand, I'm
The only
fucking
thing you do, the
disowning
only
you.
time you grab a guy's hand is when it's like as a joke.
Yeah, and
Yeah, you
pushing
don't
it into your
touch my
dick.
hand. You don't. If you touch
like
my
we're being
hand,
gay.
if you touch my hand, it better be on accident when I'm handing you something. Otherwise, don't you fucking No,
That's what I'm trying
boy.
to, just trying to wipe something on you.
Yeah, I'm trying to wipe my cum or boogers on you.
I think India, though, you got 1 billion people in one country. You can't help but be touching hands when you're walking around.
Oh, well,
They're all
yeah.
just holding
They're
hands.
shoulder to shoulder
If
there.
you're trying to dodge the shit street avenue or whatever.
The designated shitting streets.
Oh yeah, one time I accidentally said something like that at work.
Damn, and
That probably get
and
you in trouble, Mr.
Yeah, I was like, oh. Well,
actual
they're like, what do you
job.
mean? I was like, nothing.
you can't get in trouble if it's true.
I s-
It was a Slumdog Millionaire. What do you want from me?
Yeah, it was a Life of Pi, you know? You guys know those tigers.
Yeah,
on the
that's
boats.
an actual decent fact.
That
In
movie
Life of Pi,
sucks.
that movie sucks, and
I
that
hate
book
that
is
movie.
not very
I haven't
good.
seen it.
If he's on such a little dinghy, then where's he shitting?
Well,
Overboard? Is that tiger
mean-
holding him for balance? I don't
Where's the
think so.
tiger shitting?
here's the deal. Guess what? The tiger was actually just a mean chef the whole time.
He was.
How long is that? The whole plot of the movie is that
Yeah,
he's on the
he
boat
is-
with the tiger.
It's an,
They're
yeah, it's
eating
an
people.
allegory, though. That the tiger's
people?
just a mean guy that he's
Yeah,
stranded
well,
with.
the tiger was supposed
He's trying
to
to
be
become
like
friends with.
Yeah, the tiger ate like a fucking other animal or whatever. It's
Ate
just
his
another
mom.
staff. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
another
that's-
staff member off the cruise or whatever the fuck they were like surviving from.
Yeah, the caste system. Was
Literally, the
alive
only
and
thing I know
well.
about that movie is tiger and boat, and like I've seen the like tiger boat him on it thing. And
It's
like,
not a tiger; it's a chef. It's a
Jai-ho.
man.
Yeah, but they never show the chef.
No,
Wait,
they
it's a
never
chef?
show.
It's
yeah.
not a real tiger?
It's an allegory.
Yeah, the
You
kid
find out
was-
at the end
yeah.
there's never a tiger, and he's just on the boat with a dick.
Yeah, some
a dick-
dick.
some
and what's
dickhead, like-
crazy is they left the kid
yeah.
alive. They left some idiot kid alive and not some like able-minded adult.
Dude, you know what was wild? Though, like Slumdog Millionaire, that scene where like all the orphan kids are living in the subway station, and then that pack of 50 pedophiles just run down there and
Grab 'em
try.
up.
Yeah, it's like supermarket sweep.
It's like Black Friday, and you're hitting
Like
that fucking
Nickelodeon when the
sales.
kids are running. Yeah, dude, like there's just roaming hordes of pedophiles running around India.
Dude, that's the thing is you can go to India and you can be whoever you want to be.
Yeah, exactly. Why do you think?
I have an
Pedophile.
issue with that.
Remember, like 80%.
want
Wasn't it like 80% of To Catch a Predator was like some Indian guy that just got here?
Funny, you can come
I swear,
here.
I swear there's
Hey,
one
buddy,
time
let
they
me
caught an
fuck your
Indian guy
daughter.
like 3 times in one episode. The
They
same
caught the
guy.
same guy.
Yeah.
How are they
Catch
letting
and
him back
release.
on the street? What's
Like,
wrong with these
well-
cops?
Well, they're not really cops. They're just people who like to pretend to be little kids and sexed with Indians. and,
The guy who jumps out of the bushes in a ghillie suit.
I always wanted to know
Is
what
he
they're
a
saying to get
badged
their attention.
officer, or is he just somebody?
Yeah,
who's
they get
getting his
arrested. Yeah, they get
jollies?
arrested at the end, right?
it's Chris Hansen.
No, dude, I don't
they
think
get-
Chris Hansen has
I think they-
authority
I think
of
they,
the law. I think
No,
it's just like
it's like an entrap. Or it's like a sting.
shame.
A sting that's
I
like.
think it's
I think
a
they
sting
agree-
for only shame, and then they let them off.
They
just to
like
come
Chris
right
Hansen.
back.
Chris Hansen bails them out in return for getting them to sign the release.
Yeah,
No,
so we
'cause
can use your face.
Everyone will always do that. Like even people who like embarrass themselves on cops and shit. Well, okay, maybe not if you're getting caught texting like 12 or like sexting, trying to hook up
man.
the fuck a
When you show
12-year-old.
up with a 6-pack and like you go straight for the brownies and then fucking Chris intercepts you.
I hit the wrong one. Whatever.
What was that?
What sound drop? I can't hear it. What,
Frank has
I can never hear the sound drops.
That's funny.
That's actually a good gag. Even when I
yeah.
get more headphones, you're not going to get any, and you're
Give me
never
a
gonna be
Puerto
able to
Rican
hear-
air horn right now.
No.
Bow, 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 bow.
Nah, I missed it. I don't have the Puerto Rican air horn set up.
Crowd boo yourself for that.
I got it. Okay, cool.
Yeah, kill him. Yeah, pull his pants down.
Okay, cool. We have a crowd boo for bad jokes, and I think A is for whenever we want to say the N word. Mm-hmm. So A is
Does it mute the other mics when you say it, or it's like
No, it just
am I
plays
talking
over the
it?
top of us.
Yeah.
It's like a disembodied N word that just drops.
Someone else is saying it in the background.
So yeah, someone
whoa,
auelse says
whoa,
it,
watch
but
it,
we
watch it,
keep the
Force Mike.
audio
It's the
tracks
narrator.
clean. Yeah. So
The narrator desperately trying to bleep stuff.
okay, so I have them backwards. D is the setup for Bruce, and C is the punchline for Bruce.
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 Dude.
The comic's so good they named him twice.
Yeah, Bruce squared.
Bruce squared.
My dick don't even touch the toilet seat.
Frank knows the sound bits.
Yeah, I
Tell me
heard
your
that.
dick touch water. See, it's good. It's a good bit.
I love that bit he's got where like, I like Kroger, you know, but they hire retarded people.
And you walk in the store, you see the little retarded boy, you go, hi. When I say hi, I'm walking around the corner of the aisle. He's right
Talking
there.
about fighting
Hi.
a retarded kid in a Kroger.
It evolves into him saying hi too many times and Bruce getting agitated. And he goes to fight him, but then he has retard strength and he overpowers Bruce.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See,
Damn.
It's a decent
I was about to say, I
bit.
think I've heard this before, then it got to that part. So
No, it's a
maybe I
decent
haven't.
bit.
Bruce should have got his own show like Bernie Mac, where he just fights retarded people and like
Yells at his gay nephew. All of those
no.
are correct. though.
Bruce's uncle doesn't smile when he laughs.
That's right. That's right. I can't even look at you when you try and do that, dude. I hate that so much. Stop it. Yo, you know what I like? You look nothing like even close resembling, but I just like to imagine you as Ethan Tremblay or whatever fucking American History X.
Ethan Tremblay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
that?
one. Ethan. No, don't tell me Ethan Suplee. What the
Suplee.
you fucking Democrat?
Oh, yeah.
Suplee Tremblay. Why
If
did I
anything,
call
I'm
it that?
Suplee and Blow.
You're
Hell
skinny.
yeah.
That's what my 600 pound
skinny
Suplee.
Suplee.
No,
That's what he looks like
Suplee.
these days.
Yeah, he's got to be like just a flying squirrel train wreck under those
Under the-
clothes,
yeah,
right?
under-
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this dude was like 800. This dude was like 8 bills.
He did reach about 700 pounds.
I loved him in Remember the Titans as like the good white guy. The white guy who just doesn't really see color.
He's
He's
fat,
and
so
he's
got
able
soul.
to sing the soul.
Yeah,
he,
Right.
he
he's
sings
fat.
that soul hit
Dude, like
because he's a little fat, and he's oppressed because he's fat.
Imagine-
so he
you know.
gets along with the black people because he's fat.
because of sizeism.
now, imagine
Yeah,
how I felt
of course.
as a little fat white kid with no soul. Like I have
No
nothing.
soul.
It's like you can hang out
You
with the black
even
kids and
came
be
from
cool
the city
if you
and
got
you had no
soul. If you got
soul.
soul.
They just clown on me.
Dude, you remember TK Dog Ass?
Yeah, I do. You know what I always hated is that people in high school acted like they knew Tyrus, and it's like, well, I went to elementary school with him, so you don't really know what the fuck you're talking about.
You don't know Tyrus the way I know Tyrus. He didn't wear gloves until he hit high school.
Those red gloves, those red
Oh,
jersey.
yeah.
Like no, they're
I
like,
thought they were blue. I thought he was blued out. I thought he was
I'm
Crip
almost
till he
certain they
died.
were red gloves.
I thought he was a Crip. I thought he was one to
he
be
was too
Crip.
he was too retarded to
he's
be
a
like
dog
be
ass,
taken
yeah.
like
Yeah,
he wasn't like
He's like one of those guys that like he's like half retarded, half dangerous.
All right,
you know?
so here's a funny story. Devon's really, 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 really hood little brother taught me how to shoot dice in one of-
DeMarcus.
Maybe. No, I don't think that was his name. But Devon's little brother taught me how to shoot dice in one of the school bathrooms, the one by the art room.
Okay.
So one day, me, Devon's little brother, and TK Dog Ass were in the bathroom. We were shooting dice. I thought it was funny because like they went in and they would like throw down singles, acting like they were $10, $20 bills, $50 bills. They were acting like these singles were big time.
So you roll it in through down 50.
Well, yeah, I was rolling in, throwing down like 10s and 20s, and they were like,
they
"What?"
took you to the cleaners.
Well, I mean, because you
Taught you how
know
to shoot wrong.
my privilege, I was way okay with.
Yeah, you're just glad to be in the bathroom dice cookout.
I was just
You're just
glad
paying
to
his
be
way in.
accepted. To me, I was just paying my
Guys,
monthly dues.
This is a
So glad,
stepping
I'm so glad
stone.
we're friends, guys.
The stepping stone to the cookout. It's
Dude, I'm getting there,
bathroom
I'm getting
dice
there.
game.
I'm getting there. And then when
Yeah.
Jermaine asked me if he could borrow one of my daddy's pistols for a robbery, I was like,
Well, sure.
well, all right.
It's gonna cost you one
So,
ticket to the
well,
cookout.
yeah,
I'm just kidding.
one
I'm just kidding. Unless you have an extra one. But no, I'm just
Take you
kidding.
to the cookout. Nah, but I got in pretty cool with them, and it was like kind of funny. Like they were like playing dice, and I could tell they were making up rules as they went because I was like some ignorant white kid just trying to skip class, like literally paying to skip.
No, dude,
class.
snake has that's good, man. You like snakes. Steaks are
You want
tight.
steaks. It's good. It's good. It's good. You want
like, oh,
want
that's
the
a-
lowest number. It's like golf.
Oh, that's a 2.
It's
That's
much-
a 2. That's a 2. But I got a 3 last time, so that's
I
actually
got 3
that's
last
a 32.
time.
That's a
So,
32.
When you carry it over, you can carry it over. You can pick one number to carry over. You don't got to tell nobody though.
And it cancels.
You're hanging out with black people and you call me Ethan Suplee.
Oh, by the way, guys, I have soul. Just in case
So,
I was
like,
wondering.
I don't know if
we
anyone
want to
knows.
break out into song. Like, I'm totally down with
I
that.
know
What's the
who
song they
BB King
sing?
is. I know what blues are. So
I was at the I Have a Dream speech.
I was there. Like, I'm with you guys.
where
like,
were you?
I was next to Cosby.
Where were you when MLK had a dream?
Dude, I heard Cosby paid for the PAs.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, he's
That he
pilling
molested?
out them women.
He was
I'm
probably,
alright with
at
that,
least
honestly.
like planning
What does that
his
mean?
night.
paid for the PAs. What does that mean?
Like the loudspeakers that
Like
yeah,
he
I
paid
Have a
for
Dream
the
speech.
the
Yeah,
speakers
yeah.
for people to MLK to tell everyone he had a dream.
Yeah, like well, you see, Cosby put everybody to sleep, and then they all had the dream too.
Dude, if he just did his fucking
Get it?
stand up, everyone would go to sleep. Honestly, I don't think his stand up's very good. There,
Bill
I said
Cosby?
it. There, I said it.
Well, that's why he's more known as like a TV person than a stand-up person.
I don't care.
think Bill
What a
Cosby-
Dr. Huxtable. He's a doctor.
He's a gynecologist.
Is Cosby show even on TV anymore?
Dude,
Probably
Wait,
not,
he was
right?
a gynecologist?
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think it is on TV. Like he kind of
Yeah?
They should.
I don't know.
I'm
Probably
pretty sure he
not.
was a gyno.
Here's
He
an
was a gyno.
OBGYN. Another
He
day
certainly-
of get
Dude,
helping these fat bitches poop out
yeah,
babies.
these old ladies disease snatches.
Well, that's where black people come from, is when they get pooped out. When babies get pooped out, they're black.
Yeah, my dad.
Right.
My dad told
Sometimes
me
a
when he was
baby.
My dad told me when he was a kid he thought black people came from butt sex. He says you'd see
That's
like
a
because you'd see a
genuine-
white woman with like a black baby sometimes, and I'd be like, oh, like
She does butt stuff.
I was right. How could that be otherwise?
How else could that be?
See, I know that she takes it in the ass. So
Yeah,
Dude,
she's
I
got-
would love to have your dad on the fucking show.
Dude, yeah, like
On this horribly terrible podcast.
hey, we've made 91 cents off this podcast.
Dude, we're almost at $1, baby.
We finally got a piece of the pie.
Dude, this show
Scratching
fun.
and
How do you get money?
surviving. What's
Huh?
that?
how do you get money?
Well, if you
Our ad revenue.
Anchor, our podcast distributor, they allow you to advertise for them as your first ad. They never check on your ad though, so like I've made some
I believe our
straight up
new
ads
ad
that weren't
is
even
pretty
for
good.
Anchor for a while. Like
Our ads were for Maverick Menthol 100s.
Yeah.
And Dog Fart Network, the greatest porn distributor on the net.
do you know how much it cost us to license that Papa Roach MIDI in the newest one?
Probably more than we've made
I paid
from
a
all of
guy
our shows.
$1,000 for that.
Yeah, our new ad is like the MIDI for fucking Last Resort. Somehow Frank got like the MIDI and changed the instruments from like heavy metal guitar to like Child's glockenspiels. They fucking
Yeah.
sound so good. It's
Dude,
so
like,
goofy.
I accidentally fucked up the editing when I first put it on, and the Papa Roach MIDI played for like 5 minutes after I was done talking.
Frank did
Like,
the ad, and then
just-
it was just 5 minutes of Papa Roach MIDI of like children's toys.
I dropped the tempo to like 60, and like
slowed it down
Dude,
way
and,
hard,
like,
so it.
I went to listen
turned
to
the
it.
song
and it-
from like 3 minutes to 5 minutes.
I went to listen to it, and it just
good.
kept going and
It
going.
just went and went and
I thought
went.
about keeping it, but like,
People would have to fast forward 5 minutes just to get
Yeah.
to any content. It would just be Papa Roach. Dude, it was so funny because, like, I remember when you very, very first showed me that you had the Papa Roach MIDI, and, like, you put it on, like, I think it was, like,
I
some
don't know what we're
edit.
talking about. You got
I
to play it.
quantized the melody wrong.
So, like, you can get certain tracks depending on who the artist is. If they sell it, they sell their tracks. Instead
Oh,
of
you can find
having,
them
like,
by-
a track, it's, like, the notes on a digital instrument. So you get like
It's like a piano roll.
Yeah, you get a piano roll essentially.
I forgot to listen. Actually, I was thinking about something else. So.
That's fine. It doesn't matter. You're a
But
fan.
anywho,
And I
Yeah.
hate you.
I like.
All
I
of a
find the
sudden, I
bootleg
realized that you were
ones-
talking to me for a while, and I was thinking about something completely different. I was like, look at the way he's sitting. He's like leaning. Okay, yeah.
Well, here,
Hold
I'll,
on.
I'll show you.
Let's just make fun of JD, Frank. Look at his sunglass or his sunglass. Look at his glasses. Are they not pedophile-esque?
Pretty cool.
Are they not? Are they not Ted Bundy-esque? Are they not Jeffrey Dahmer, especially Dahmer when he tells his parents, "No, I'm just eating McDonald's instead of fucking murdering children"?
Sorry, what
They're
I was
not
thinking about.
Jeffrey-
I was thinking about something else.
You fucking assholes. I hate both of you assholes. Fuck you guys. You look like a serial killing pedophile, and you look like a pedophile with your mustache and your little chin fucking ball tickler
Hey.
goatee.
I thought it looked pretty
Fuck
cool.
you and fuck you.
That's over the line.
no,
You're really
not.
you're really lashing out here.
All right, maybe
Yeah,
it's because
you're humiliating yourself right now.
You know, it's funny because like the ultimate comeback, someone would be like, "It's like, why are you getting so defensive? Like, why are you getting so mad?" And they're like,
and then I get immediately
I'm not
enraged.
mad.
You're really showing.
I'm not mad. And now I'm screaming louder than I could.
You're really showing your ass right now.
What is that? Oh.
Now enjoy the music of Papa Roach.
It's so goofy. So that's like our ad
Okay,
background
got it.
music. And Frank goes, Maverick Menthol 100s.
The only cigarette that's good for you.
So it's pretty good. It's a new, he just put it out, I guess, today, yesterday, whatever.
Yeah, I did
And-
like 4 a.m. this morning. I was in
Very
my
good.
bathroom, like just speaking into my phone over a MIDI of Papa Roach.
I thought it was the funniest thing I'd ever heard for us. Like, if we have to have an ad, we might as well make it us.
Yeah, you know,
fake ad.
What band have we seen more than any other band, Frank?
Papa Roach, baby.
Goddamn right.
I was-
Unintentionally or intentional?
I was at Rochella.
We can't tell, but we were at Rochella.
Don't
remember-
don't act like we ever saw them unintentionally.
We've seen them like 9 times. It's
Dude,
fucking
we've
disturbing.
seen them so many times. We saw them on Jacoby's birthday one time.
We did.
Yep.
You remember we knew their entire set list like
Oh.
by the 5th time they came, and we were singing every single song. They were like deep cuts.
Would it be wrong? Would it be right?
Well, if I sucked your dick tonight,
Chances are dynamite.
it's the best song I've ever heard.
This is still Last Resort, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. I can't think of the way that it goes.
Tear
but
my
I know the words to
farts
it.
open.
And fuck
Wait, what's
my
another one?
ass
Is
shut.
Getting Away with Murder?
Yeah, it is a good
Get
one.
it
Yeah, that's
away
I love
with
that. I love that song.
murder.
I feel
Yeah.
it rational.
I'm fucking your asshole.
Damn, that's a good song.
I
I'm gonna listen
fuck
to that on
your
the way
ass a hole. Dude, like, that'd be a good alarm clock.
Dude,
Like,
I
might
actually,
switch
now
up.
that I think about it, I think I like Papa Roach a little bit more than I ever thought I did.
Come to Papa.
Getting Away with Murder is a good song.
My Papa Roach t-shirt says
It
that.
says "Come to Papa" on the back. You fucking turd.
Bro, that shirt gives me so much snatch. I get so much ass in that shirt.
I get so much gash in that
Dude,
shirt, bro.
I-
so much ass.
I pull so much ass in that shirt.
I fucking hole in that shirt,
I
bro.
just yank ass in that shirt. I gotta piss.
I did too.
And rock your
Cigarette.
pieces.
We'll be back to talk about something unrelated.
And Papa Roach a little bit more.
Yeah, let's let Papa Roach play us out here.
All right, go ahead and play it out. Play it out for us, Papa.
Oh, let me up the tempo a little bit. Let's party. Hold on. Yeah, here we go.
Oh, I love it.
Oh hell yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Bro, this could be...
That can be some hard European dance
this
techno.
Yeah, like some Mortal Kombat theme.
Fuck yeah. Finisher. Eat her ass.